Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you guys know, in my last two videos I took a trip to Virginia by myself. I flew there and the whole nine, whatever. I actually recently, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, broke my camera.
We're going on the river blizzard right now.
Look out, we're gonna get wet.
We're gonna get soaking fucking wet. We're wearing this.
80-something degrees.
Yay. Yay, fucking mayhaw.
We're gonna be featured in the vlog.
Okay, so when we first got off the ride, my camera wasn't working. We're literally still soaked. We're going on another roller coaster now to hopefully dry off. But literally, like,
Soaked.
it looks like I'm wearing two different pants. Wow. But now we're going on.
I took it to Six Flags and the river blizzard got to it. So it's been soaking in rice ever since. So if anyone knows how to fix that, let me know. Or if you want to Venmo me money to buy a new one. My birthday's coming up. So yeah, so until then I'll be filming on my phone, which I don't even know how goes out, because I know like my old phone, like the audio didn't work when I filmed like this, which was fine for like makeup videos, but not for vlogs. Like it doesn't work like that, and I don't know how this is gonna go. So we're testing the waters. So for my last clip of the trip, it was kind of a shit show, but it's a very long clip and it's a very good clip. But I wanted to explain some of it before I kind of just put the clip out there, because it doesn't make a lot of sense. So what happened was I got stuck in Virginia by myself for like over 24 hours. So what had happened was my flight was that Saturday night. So I left Thursday night from New York to Virginia, so where I live, to the destination. And then I was leaving Saturday night my flight was at 10 and I was getting home at like 11. It's really not a long flight at all. I got to the airport earlier because this airport was an international airport and it was really, really big. So I didn't know like how security was gonna be and everything. I just kind of wanted to like be there just so nothing bad happened like while I was going home, because I just wanted to like get home. Like I couldn't stay there the next day and everything. So I get there, and I kind of explain it in the video like what happens. My flight ends up getting canceled, so I'm freaking the fuck out because it was literally 3 hours before my flight and everything just takes so long in the airport. It was probably like it was really, really bad timing. So I freak out. I'm going to like the counter or whatever. I finally talk to someone and I'm freaking out. I'm yelling at this lady. They told me no flights were available that night or tomorrow, which was Sunday, and it wasn't available until Monday when I already had to be back at work. So I had found a flight myself to Newark, which is an airport in New Jersey, which is still like close to where where I live anyway, so all those airports were fine. They didn't want to give it to me because it was a $500 ticket and they had to like change it if that was the case. So, or no, it wasn't Newark, I'm sorry. It was LaGrange, or not LaGrange, oh my god, LaGuardia. So at this point, since 3 hours before my flight, my parents were already in Albany, where I was supposed to fly. Why does my arm look mad veiny? That's weird. It doesn't look like that in real life. That's scary. Okay, anyway. So my parents were already there, so they're all the way over there. Then I get tickets to LaGuardia, which is in the city, opposite fucking direction. So they go there, I get my ticket, go through security, get to the gate, whatever. This airport is so fucking big, bro. I didn't even think it could get any bigger. I have to take a fucking shuttle, which is like a bus, to the other detached part of the airport, okay? So I'm like, what the fuck? So whatever, I get to that gate, whatever. My flight gets delayed once by 30 minutes. So it's not at 10, it's at 10:30. Okay, I can take that. I can do that, whatever. Then it gets delayed another hour, so now it's at 11:30. Okay, whatever. I just want to go home. I don't care what time I get home. I just want to get home tonight That's all that I care about. So whatever, I'm chilling. I'm a little hungry. I mean, my goldfish at this time. And I wasn't filming because I had to make sure like my phone was charged so I could talk to my mom. I didn't want to like film because I was by myself, so I didn't want to seem like I was by myself. I didn't want to seem like a tourist. It was just like there's certain like safety precautions I was taking for myself. So that's why I didn't film like in the airports and stuff like that. So that's why there's only this one clip, and it's like a 4-minute clip of me freaking the fuck out. And it's a good clip because I'm explaining everything, but it's kind of all over the place. So then what ends up happening is it gets delayed again until 12:30, and they're like, we're gonna start boarding at 12:30. So we board at 12:30. They're like, we're gonna try. We all get on the fucking airplane, bro. So we're all on the airplane. We're probably all in there like 12:50. I get a text because I have like the messages and everything like going through, and it says it's delayed until 1:15. I'm like, okay, like whatever, we're already on the plane, like they're not gonna tell us to get off. Yes, they are. So 1:15 comes around, they're like, oh, it's gonna be 1:30. Okay. So then 1:30 comes around. I didn't think it was 1:30 yet, but I was like, I don't know, like I think this is a little sus. So 1:30 comes around and it texts me and it says, your flight is delayed until the next day at 12:15 p.m. I was freaking the fuck out. I was like, nope, this better be a joke. They come on the loudspeaker and they say, unfortunately, like we've timed out on boarding and you guys have to get off. This was 2 in the morning. 2 in the goddamn morning. So I get off the plane, there's a line of people, and the reason my flight got like canceled the first time was because I was on like a small plane and the weather was bad where I lived in New York, so I'm assuming because it was a small plane it wasn't safe. This now was a bigger plane, so there's so many people. There's probably 50 to 70 people on this fucking plane. Okay, we all get off. I start to walk, and now before this I was like going to get coffee at one of the delays and someone literally vomited right in front of me. So like, oh, it's disgusting. So I'm walking out and I see the line of people. I'm just like, it's not happening. So I'm texting my mom. I'm freaking out. I'm literally bawling, crying. I'm so tired. I'm so frustrated. I just want to go home. I feel stuck and I hate that feeling of not being in control and not being able to just go home. So I was like, oh my god, like, this is the worst fucking thing to ever happen to someone like me because I'm alone. It's 2 in the morning. I'm gonna stay. I don't know. It was just so nerve-wracking for me. So then I go outside because people are like sleeping on benches. I'm like, I'm not doing this. So then this clip comes around. I'm gonna show you guys a clip and then I'll come back to explain the rest of what happens in the morning.
So, yep, you guessed it. It is 2:43 in the morning. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. So it's this early in the morning. I literally got on my plane and they told me to get off. We were like delayed 3 times and then finally got the clear to go, and then we went on the plane for 30 minutes and then they timed out, which means like they didn't get the clear to go like takeoff, and they were like boarding I guess for too long without departure. So I'm here alone and I've never felt so alone in my motherfucking life. I literally had a meltdown. I started crying because my boyfriend, I woke him up but he was asleep and at home, 45 minutes away. So I called him. He's coming to pick me up. He has work in the morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. He has to be up at 5 because he lives an hour away from his job. So he's coming to get me. I think I'm gonna have a 6 a.m. flight change and go to New Jersey. My parents literally moved twice. So at first they were in Albany and then they went to LaGuardia Airport, which is in the city, and they're literally in opposite fucking directions. So that would have pissed me off. and my parents were literally waiting there for so fucking long. So fucking long. So I'm now waiting here by myself in Washington airport, 3 o'clock in the morning. So tired. I was up for like 3 days, so this is just going on 4. I tried to call like hotels and everything, but a lot of them stopped checking at 2, and I was calling all of them asking, and they just kept putting me on hold for mad long. I don't have a lot of fucking battery life left, so hey. So I'm gonna go back to be with I'm gonna stay with my boyfriend. We're probably not even gonna fucking sleep. And then oh my god. And then we'll probably just leave again. There was literally people sleeping on benches in there. I was bawling my fucking eyes out. Like, I'm not sleeping on benches. This is insane. I saw someone vomit. Just disgusting. I was literally there from 7 o'clock, so we came in at 7. And the funny thing is, like, I get like text notifications, all that stuff. And me and my boyfriend went to the bathroom, and we got here at 7. My flight wasn't until 10, and we're going to the bathroom, and I come out of the bathroom, he's going to the bathroom, and I'm on my phone going to check like my flight to get my boarding pass because it's on my phone. And the flight's canceled. Not rebooked, not delayed, canceled. Motherfucking canceled. But I was shocked as like, shit, why the fuck did that happen to me? But my plane was really, really small. I'm getting shivers. My plane was really, really small. So obviously they're gonna fucking cancel if there's like a storm or whatever the fuck. So then I switched my flight to this other one that these people didn't even fucking know about. Good thing I looked up the flights, and I was like, switch it to this, and they didn't want to give it to me because it was a $500 flight. That's why I didn't say anything. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I need to go home. So they switched it to LaGuardia. It's the same time or whatever, just different location, literally opposite fucking direction. But whatever, they switched it. That got delayed 3 fucking times. Okay, 3 motherfucking times. Not once, not twice, but fucking 3 times. So then whatever, we're finally fucking boarding, and it keeps texting me like, you know, your flight's still delayed, and I'm on the fucking plane. Like, these motherfuckers better take the fuck off before I do, because what the fuck is going on? So then it was like, we started boarding at 12:30. We all got on at like 12:50. I got a text like, oh, you're not gonna board until 1. Oh, you're not gonna board until 1:15. And then that's when it hit me. It was 1:30, and it said, you will not board until 12:15 tomorrow afternoon. This shit is so annoying, and I'm so tired. Like, and that's the thing, like, I don't understand. I just want to go home so bad. I was so excited to see my mom. Like, I was literally on the plane. I was on the fucking plane. Like, who takes someone off the plane? Like, I thought if I was on the plane, like, you can't, there's no taxi backseats. This is so fucked up. Like, fuck United. Fuck United. Fuck this fucking airport. Fucking IAD, Dulles, fuck you. International bullshit is what you are. Ugh, I can't stand this shit. I'm so fucking exhausted. I'm not gonna be able to sleep either fucking way. I just want to get out of this fucking town. I'm never fucking coming here ever fucking again. I just can't. This fucking shuttle, so where my gate was D in this airport. Okay, so it was D, shuttle D29. I'll never fucking forget that shit. Traumatizing as fuck. So I have to take a shuttle to my fucking gate, right? And this airport isn't big enough, right? It has fucking like 4 stories to it. It's a fucking front and back, like drag fucking Dungaluhi. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying anymore. So I have to take a shuttle over there, so whatever. So now our flight is canceled, and we're all getting out at 2, and we're going over, and the shuttle service is out of service. So all these motherfuckers that were on the plane with me are like fucking with the phone, pressing mad buttons, fucking screaming at these people, like, as they fucking should. And the guy's like, oh, I only have 1 person over here. We're like, we're really trying, we're really fucking trying. Like, we don't give a fuck. Get more people. Get more fucking people. Like, I don't give a fuck. Oh my god. I hate this shit. I hate this shit so fucking much. I didn't want to look at my phone because everyone was just talking to me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm just tired of worrying about it. I just need to talk and let it out, because like nothing's gonna make this shit better. I'm gonna go home right the fuck now. Mom was like, I'll come pick you up, and I'm just like, I don't even know what's going on. Like, I'm still wearing a bra, and let me tell you, it's a strapless bra, so it's just stabbing me in the rib cage over and over and over again. It's annoying the whole fucking thing. But if I like take it off now, like everyone's watching me, it's fucking 3 in the morning. Like, I just look like a fucking crackhead. So, and you may think like, oh, Caitlin, you're a girl just sitting out in public like at 3 in the morning. Aren't you scared? Nope. I can give less than a shit right now. Like, I have nothing to lose at this fucking point. Like, I'm so dead ass. Why is the kitchen heels at 3 o'clock in the morning? I want to know. I want to know who's gonna sell it. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Nothing's scaring me right now. Like, everyone should be more scared of me, because I literally have the power to like fucking commit fucking 17 crimes at once with no fucking remorse right now, because that's how exhausted I am, that's how tired I am, that's how fucking fed up and angry and disgusted and annoyed, and I could literally kill someone, probably 3 people at that. So no, I'm not scared. I'm not fucking scared at all. Fuck everyone. Fuck all these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers won't even look at me. I was in the shuttle, I was literally crying, and this man was like, no bueno, and I was like, I didn't even like crazy killer eyes, so get away from me. I still need a fucking yak. I really can't even get over that shit. Ugh. I'm still fucking sitting here like 251 is fucking 251. I'm in a state I don't even fucking know. I fucking hate this state. This state is not for fucking lovers. Fuck the lovers. Fuck whoever's the fucking lovers. Are the lovers gonna bring me home? Clearly the fuck not. This fucking airport is trash. Oh my god. I'm so fucking mad. Okay, bye. Hopefully I make it home safely. Do I even care? No.
Okay, the audio sounded fine on that, so we're just gonna go with it. So the whole thing happens, I explained that. So my boyfriend picks me up at 3 in the morning because I think I explained this, but what happens is I got off the plane at like 1:45 because the whole plane had to unload and everything again. We had to take our bags and everything. It was like this whole shit show. So whatever, I grab my shit, whatever, and I get off, and again, like I said, we had to take a shuttle to the other side. So it's 2 in the morning. The shuttle doesn't run from 1 to 5 a.m. So he has one guy over there, and everyone that I was on the plane with was fucking with the phone and was like, get someone over here right now. Because now, all the hotels that are nearby, they all, like, the last time to check in, I think, is 2 in the morning. And then on the outskirts, like where my hotel was before when I was staying, was 3 in the morning, I think. And all of them were like a minimum of 1 night stay. A lot of the hotels, even the one that I stayed at, was a minimum check-in age of 21. And I was like calling them, but I was like, I also don't want my phone to die, and I'm leaving the airport, and I was charging it the whole time I was there. So I was calling them at 2 in the morning, 2:30, 3 o'clock, and they're all putting me on hold. So I was like, I can't waste phone battery. I need to like get in my boyfriend's car, whatever. So he drove 45 minutes to come pick me up, yada yada yada. He brings me back to his house because there's no hotels to even go into because now they're all booked, because this was happening everywhere. I mean, people were literally sleeping on benches. I wish I had it like on film, but then again, it was like also very like scary to me. I was literally crying to my mom on FaceTime like, this is so terrifying. It was like people like even traveling alone, they just didn't even care, and they just like trusted people that much, and it was just so crazy to me. So I don't trust a soul. I'm not sleeping there. So my boyfriend ends up picking me up. He drives me back to his house. We get to his house, and I changed like my pants, I think, because I was wearing jeans, and I literally just cried. That's all I did. I took my contacts out and I put my glasses on, and I just bawled my eyes out for like 2 hours because he had to be up and leaving his house by 5:15 to be at his job at 6, because again, he lived like 45 minutes away from everything. So I literally just like laid in his bed and cried. I had the worst headache. I felt so nauseous, so sick, and it was good thing that I like ate before, because I didn't really eat a lot the whole trip. I actually ate dinner that night, which I was so thankful for, because all I had was like goldfish, and there was no food in the airport, and especially the airport that I was in, because it was like a detached part, so it was weird. Yeah, I cried. I was like just trying to rest my eyes. I felt so sick. I was so upset, and I was so exhausted and frustrated, and just overworked and overwhelmed. So my boyfriend was talking to my mom, and they had like, the thing was like he had to work the next day, and like I had no way to the airport, but I couldn't get a hotel. Like that was the whole issue. So he gets me like a taxi that's within, it's like I guess like the taxi also did service for his job of where he worked, which was a resort that he was working at. So it was like safe, because that was what my concern was. I was petrified because I was like, I don't want to take a taxi with somebody else. I don't want to take an Uber, yada yada yada. So, and there was no Ubers in the place that he lived in because it's literally the bumfuck nowhere. Literally. I literally tried all night. It was like for an hour. I was just trying to get an Uber, like out back to the airport. So in the morning, 5:15, we leave his house. We're driving to his job, and it was so funny because I was like, oh my god, I really want to see like where you work and where you live. Not like that. That's not what I meant. So anyway, drove me to his job, and it was like weird because I had to wait there for the guy to come get me. My boyfriend had to go to work, so my boyfriend like left me at the front, like where the lobby was, and I like wasn't staying there, so it was weird as fuck. I'm literally dressed terribly. I have like this big hoodie, biker shorts, a book bag, a blanket, because I stole my boyfriend's blanket because I was just so exhausted, which was interesting to carry throughout an airport. He leaves me there, he goes to work, and within like 10-15 minutes I get picked up by this guy. My boyfriend literally gave me like a pocket knife to carry in my pocket just in case, like while I'm driving this with this guy, because it's literally just me and this random ass guy. I've never like, you know, I like told my parents what car I'm in, and I had like my location shared with my mom and my boyfriend, and then I was so scared, but he was like nice and whatever. But I was so tired. This is why I was so scared, because I was so tired. I was falling asleep, but I was like trying so hard to stay awake, and it was like already the morning, so it was like laid out. But I was so exhausted because I hadn't slept for like over 24 hours, like well over 24 hours. I was so tired, so exhausted, so like mentally drained because I was crying so much. It was so bad. So I remember my boyfriend being like, well, you might just have to go home tomorrow. And I was like, I'm not going home tomorrow, like meaning Monday. I was like, I can't. Like I was just like crying so bad. So then I guess the airport, I threw out the knife. Everything was fine with that. So I go to the bathroom because my flight wasn't until 12, and it was like 6-7 in the morning. So I go to the bathroom just for a little bit to like chill out, and because nobody was there. They were actually clean, which was surprising, because it's 6-7 in the morning. So then I have a few hours to kill, so I go online to see if I can change my ticket to an earlier flight. That pissed me off. So I'm in line, my mom's like helping me. I switch my flight on my own, and I just get off the fucking line. I go through security again. I met this really sweet girl through there, and she was like my age, and we're both struggling because we were traveling alone, both of us, and she was just so nice. And like we had to take off our shoes, and we couldn't like get through to get our stuff after security. It was like weird how they had that all set up. It looked like Area 51. I don't know. Dulles International Airport, fuck you. So then after that, she was really sweet. I went and got Dunkin' because I hadn't eaten that morning. I got a lemon lime Gatorade. I got a donut and a bagel because I wasn't sure if they were gonna fuck up my bagel, and I also wanted to make sure I was awake. Like I would stay awake, but I didn't want to have coffee. I get that, and I'm going to my gate, and I'm really fucking thrilled to go home. So I'm sitting at my gate, and it's like actually in the building, I believe, which was, no, was it? No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. So I took a shuttle. I went there. Whatever, the shuttle was fine. I was still a hot fucking mess. Hadn't brushed my teeth. Hadn't washed my face. The whole fucking nine, you know? So I'm waiting at my gate. I'm doing some homework. I'm charging my phone. Yada, yada, yada. I get on the plane, and there's so many people on this plane, bro. So many people. It was literally 3 rows and then 2. Is it 3 rows and 3 rows? I think it was 3 rows on each side. Like 3 sections, columns. I don't know. Sorry, someone texted me. And so eventually, like, I was boarding last because I got this ticket for free, and they just gave me like class fucking D. So which means you like board towards the end, which it doesn't really affect you at all. You just there's literally no difference. You just have to wait a little bit longer. So I was doing some homework, whatever, before I got on the plane. So we're boarding, and I have my carry-on suitcase, which usually just goes on the overhead, and then you have your personal item, which was my backpack. That's what I was traveling with. So because there were so many people on this plane, and because so many people already had carry-ons and there wasn't enough room, they had to take my suitcase because I was last boarding. So whatever, they took my fucking suitcase. Whatever, don't fucking lose it. The girl next to me literally had the same issue. Her hotel was booked up, the one that she had like stayed throughout her whole flight or her whole trip. She ended up sleeping in the lobby of the hotel because all of their rooms were booked because of the situation. Her flight had originally gotten canceled because like her original flight that before the one that she was on with me got canceled because they were short-staffed on the plane. The pilots, they were short-staffed on pilots, and the pilot needed to rest. That's why their plane was canceled. I shit you the fuck not. I shit you not. Now I'm in Newark. Not New York, Newark. It's in New Jersey. So now my parents had like left when my flight had taken off because they didn't want to like go to another one and then it get delayed or canceled. They just weren't having it, which I totally respect and understand because so they left when my flight took off, so they were a little bit late, but not really. Like they were basically on time because I had to go get my fucking suitcase. So now I'm in the Newark airport, and these motherfuckers are like, oh, your suitcase is on the other side of the fucking airport. Okay. Now the issue with this is because I don't know where I'm going. I'm traveling by myself, right? They're making me go past a point where it's like, oh, you can't turn around at this point if you go past this. I still don't know where I'm going. So whatever, I go past it. I finally get my suitcase. My suitcase is being delayed though. Like it took it like fucking 15 minutes to come down. Like, mind you, like on the fucking screen, it was like, this flight's items are delayed. Of course they are. What else isn't delayed here? So whatever, I get my shit, which mind you, I was borrowing somebody's suitcase, one of my coworkers, because I don't even have one. Also, another thing that I would like for my birthday, a carry-on suitcase. Thank you very much. So I'm like panicking because I'm like, if I lost this, I didn't only lose my fucking shit in the fucking suitcase, but I lost somebody else's fucking suitcase. So I'm pissed. So whatever, literally the last fucking suitcase, I shit you the fuck not. So I'm standing outside to get picked up at the Newark fucking airport. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. There's pigeons flapping around me. And I'm like, I haven't literally showered. I haven't brushed my teeth. I haven't washed my face. I'll be dirty as fuck, okay? And there's pigeons flapping around my feet. At least, but I will be traveling again. Fuck United Airlines. Fuck United Airlines. Because I reached back out to them. I said, hello, United Airlines, your customer service sucked. My experience was trash, and I hate you guys. I want something to help me maybe fly with you again. And they were like, sorry, we don't help you with that. You know, like, what do they call that? Like I don't even know. Like giving you like a voucher or something, or like points. What is that called? I don't know, but they gave me nothing. They were like, we don't do that. And I was like, okay, Spirit, next time. Okay, but yeah, this video is way too long. I hope this setup and like the camera isn't too bad since I am filming on my iPhone, so I do apologize for that. But I love you guys so much. I'm glad I made it home. And literally just be safe when you're traveling. I literally don't even know what I would have done then though, because like I literally think about it and I'm like, well, I should have just like gone to a hotel when my flight first got canceled. But then it was like, I'm still spending probably over $100 just to stay a night, and usually hotels are 2-day like minimum stays or 2-night minimum stays or whatever. Then who knows like if they would even let me stay there, because around the airport like the minimum age was 21, so that would have also been an issue. Like just so many things. So it's like I wasn't thinking like an adult when it first happened. I was just in panic mode and I wanted to go home. However, I don't know how I would have changed and fixed this situation, because I also just wanted to go home and I probably wouldn't have done anything differently. So who knows if we really learned from our mistakes. Bye guys, thanks for watching and listening to my Crazy story. Insane fucking story.